In this video, we are looking at creating a marketing strategy program for an e-commerce store. It's a brand new store. They sell a few different products that you see on the screen: active power bags, backpacks, laptop cases. These are the bags that contain power banks, so you can charge your products like laptops, iPads, phones, etc. Bluetooth speakers, water bottles that come with a power banks of itself, wireless charging pads, car chargers, MagSafe compatible car chargers, stylus, and touch tools. Typically, technology products for use on a day-to-day basis with an active lifestyle. So what we are going to do is we are going to first look at a little bit of product content, typical questions, problems, comments that people make about these on sites like Amazon. Then we are going to create a buyer persona based on that understanding. And then we are going to expand on the buyer persona, create a marketing program, and build some content strategy / go-to-market strategy for about 30-day period on this. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Amazon.com and I'm going to start looking at the website in default. Okay, so we go back here and we go to Amazon.com. I want to do research in the Amazon.com because the idea here is this brand we're looking to sell in the United States. So let's take a look. I'm not going to sign in. I will change my location to the United States so that I can see the right set of products. And I'm going to go one by one. So let's start with a product called, let's say, active power bags. Let's see, what does it show up? In an active power bag, it says the water bottle with spout-lid, ounce, I blue. Nope. Nope. Okay, so basically it's a new product, anti-theft active medium crossbody responder bag, anti-theft heritage crossbody bag. Peter, no, I don't know if this is okay. Let's say backpack with charger. There we go. Oh, charger built in. There you go. Here we go. That's the product, right? I would imagine that's the product, but let's quickly take a look. Lifestyle power backpack, right? Laptop backpack, business travel, slim, durable backpack with USB charging port, water resistant, college computer bag. Okay, let's take a look. If this is USB charging port and lock fittings in the computer, there, let's see. What does it have? Lifestyle bag. Okay, now let's start taking a look at this bag. Okay, let's look at the comments first. Actually, let's look at the questions because that's one of the most important factors when it comes to answering these questions. We have the content that we are going to produce. So let's take a look. You have to provide a portable charger. Yes, it does not come with a charger or a phone cable. Okay. So, but then how do I reset it? What kind of headphone port is it? The kind of questions people are asking, let's keep looking at them. How much does it weigh? Can the USB port support data transfer? Interesting. Okay. So let's take a look. Is it big? Main pocket with locking? Is it clean with dedicated cleaning agent? So essentially now we're going to start documenting some information here, the kind of questions that we're getting, and we're going to use this one document for now. So let's start with a header about questions. There you go. One. This is live, and this is like we're building it out in real time. So obviously it's going to be a little bit of a backlog as far as content is concerned. Ooh, that's not a good place to go. Okay, so divider. Here we go. Maintenance. Cleaning the bag, right? Let's keep going. Wait. And this comes with a power bank, technically. So we are going to keep looking at this. Sorry. What kind of headphone port? What we are trying to do here is we are trying to collect all these questions that people are asking, and we are going to incorporate them into the product page, either by way of features and benefits or by way of FAQs. So this would help selling the product in the future. When someone is visiting the product page, we will display and exit intent / browse abandonment sequence. And based on the product that they're exiting on, we can include some of this information in the email flow as well. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Do you have a provide a portable charger? The chargers included cleaning agent, USB port support, data transfer. Okay, so again, specifications. Let's see. Features, data transfer. So, pocket inside compartments to protect. Specifications. Once again. Inside compartment to protect from, or do you have separate camera case? Okay. Waterproof or water resistant. How much Ni3 for a max length in laptop compartment? Volume capacity in liters. Interesting. Wait. Volume capacity in liters. Waterproof or water resistant. How do I get a really big binder in the pocket? Would it fit this charging port only for iPhones? The dimensions of the main laptop compartment, most of volume. Would it be good for a cosplay convention? Cosplay convention is very specific, so we're not going to include that. We define USB port inside the bag. Will it hang past my lower back waist? How long are the straps? So good for what height of the user? 32-ounce Nalgene fit on the side. How do you charge the backpack or get a portable device? Will my Surface Pro 8 fit? How do you reset the password to a new one? Interesting. You don't know how to set your own code on the lock. Okay, there are two sizes. Can I make a large and to the back pocket? How big is the side pocket for a water bottle? As you can see, these are some of the questions that people are asking. How do I get in touch with you? So contact information, we include that here. Specific portable, how do I watch this? How do I get in touch with them? How do I know? Question about computer size. 13, 14, 15, 17, etc. Right? Let's keep going. Lightweight, made of nylon. Construction, should we call it? You said the combo, how much does it weigh? We've already included the weight. PSA approved. Interesting. Backpack bigger, the same as a regular backpack. Backpack repealing, good for high school. Use cases. As you can tell, what I'm doing is use cases are basically where people, more than one person has asked a quick quiz. Someone asked about cosplay convention. Now the second person's asking about the school. So we want to include that information. How long do the batteries last for the lock? Okay, into the back of the lab, I have a portable charger. I'll have it. I just locked out. How do you reset the lock to work on locked out? Very interesting. So airline specific use cases, specifications, features, use cases with that blue airline. So will it basically JetBlue? Do headphones backpack? What would have to be slim and gaming headsets. Does it have a battery? Is the back true black? Adjustable straps. We've already covered this though. As you can tell, there's a whole bunch of what does this item from, how much are the battery and backup. Interesting. How long does it take to charge? Traveling on planes. Does it have power bank? Does the button second button hologram off? Why can't ship to Algeria? Lock 1 to and unlock the pocket portable charger. General combination. As we can tell, a lot of this information is going consistently with the kind of questions we're asking. I think we have pretty much covered. I mean, we can talk about other products like PS5, Surface Pro, things that people are asking, they will fit in or not. So we could say use cases could be PS5, Surface Pro. The reason I'm asking, and the gaming, because this will help us in identifying the specific target market. When we start targeting advertising on places like Facebook, this information will help us. People that use PS5s or people that use Surface Pro, we can target them based on this in our ads. Breathable at all. Does your body heat get no escape? Very interesting. Okay, features. Interesting questions. There's no power bank. Let's keep going. Quick charge. Very interesting question again. Quick charge. Possible or not? Kind of headphones. Replacement battery is an interesting one. Belts, genuine leather or synthetic leather. This is again material. Full cycle motorcycle helmet. See, interesting questions. Now we are getting a really the bottom reinforced and cushioned. These are the questions that people are asking. Supposed to come with a security cable showing the picture that looks around poles. Interesting. In the box. Even on desk. Volume. I ordered instructions. Use micro USB as a USB-C cable. That comes again here. Type of cable. I think we've covered this, by the way. So keep going. I did HPC international flights, exterior USB, the material of the log, they brought a portable charger. Next. Let's keep going. These are questions from about 3 years ago, but that's okay. Strong enough to carry 2 heavy textbooks. Weight specification. Let's say 2 textbooks being the students primarily, right? Okay. Does it have a sunglass pocket? Very interesting question. People that are fans of laptops and sunglasses could be a potential target market. Regional elastic. I have one with elastic. Check the combination code. What is the leather belt on the side for? But I can't figure out the log. The direction said the log. Volume controls on your earbuds work when you're using the audio jack. For gift. So essentially, for parents of kids who are graduating high school, it's a good college going gift. So include that. How to clean three. How is the back? Alienware 17. So these are different computers. Alienware 17. Any computers that are associated with it, or any computers that are fun. How much spaghetti can I fit in this? That's a good question. Spaghetti. People want to fit spaghetti into the bag. Isn't this interesting? Was the seat personal item on an airplane. Very interesting. Okay, so I guess we've covered pretty much a lot of this information today on this. I think it's time we move to the next step. The next step, how to unlock. I mean, you've got pretty much, I've been 17, 18 pages of questions we've identified, and combination to log. Most of the view are food container. Very interesting. Food container, lunch. So how do I charge my phone? 3 slots, pockets in the front. I think we've covered this. So let's go to ChatGPT now, which is where I'm sure all of you are watching for. And let's try and get this organized so that we can start building a user experience of this thing, the marketing strategy with the buyer persona. Okay, so let's start. First of all, act like a marketing strategist for a performance marketing agency. You have recently acquired a new client selling an active power bag, and that has a pre-built power bank. It charges your devices on the go. Give me a list of target market buyer personas for a product like this. Tech-savvy commuter, outdoor enthusiast, busy professional, college student, the traveler. Okay. All right, so let's build these buyer personas one by one. What I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to pull out a prompt that I have used in the past to build buyer personas. So I'm going to load it up here. Bear with me for 1 second as I load it up. And in that buyer persona, we are going to look at, hold on 1 second. Ding, ding, ding. Where is it? Give me a second as I load that buyer persona here. There you go. Right. So what we are going to do is we are going to use a prompt that we have used in the past. This is a prompt, and I'll be happy to share this with you on the comments below. But here we go. This is the prompt. Demographic. Oops, that's a wrong profile. Sorry. Sorry. We changed it. We should have changed it for the tech-savvy commuter. There we go. Let's go back here. This was for another example. So let's go back. That can, for a business. Waiver for this bag. Let's run this now. There you go. Okay, so now that we have this information, we are going to go to the next part. The next part is, let's say, first of all, based on this buyer persona, let's start identifying based on the what kind of product we should go email marketing, not the products. What we are saying is we don't want to find the products, right? What kind of triggers will be useful to prompt them to consider buying this bag? Let's see. Okay, so let's talk about what we are going to do is we are going to go back to our list here and we are going to say, first of all, we've identified the active power bags, Amazon research, list of common questions, common tags. Again, we've got covered them. So we're going to go different type of buyer personas in detail. Let's take one persona itself. First of all, let's expand upon the buyer persona and see what else can we do. Okay. So let us expand a bit more about our buyer persona. What are their typical buying behaviors like? As in, what sites do they generally browse? No, actually, we don't want these sites, right? Generally, read what type of jobs are they in, and it's basically leaving the same information again and again, but at least we've got some sort of sense. Okay, so what we will probably do is we are going to start with the next phase actually here, and that the next phase would be remember, these are just ideas. Limited battery life, need for multiple chargers, incompatible devices, limited access to power outlets, bulk and heavy bags, shorter tangled cables, slow charging times, lack of durability, water damage, limited mobility. Okay. Some of them are interesting. Obviously, not all of them are interesting, but some of them definitely make a little bit of a cut above the rest in order to figure out exactly where we are going with this. So that's interesting. Let's keep going, and we are going to go to the next step, which is we've understood this part. I'm not going to save any of this at the moment. So let's talk about some lead magnets. Some blog posts. Actually, let's not call them lead magnets. Between a blog article, a PDF download, and a video. content. I know the answer will be video, but which content format would this buyer persona would most likely engage with? So if they were to read an article or down, give me an idea of 10 blog posts. Okay, so what we are trying to do here is we're trying to sell a bag, right? Now, in terms of selling a bag, should we talk about, let's start with generic information first, okay? So generic information is, okay, so what is that you would publish in order to drive their interest on your website and then sign up for your mailing list, discount code for the active power bag. So what are the top 10 gadgets you will include in the blog number 1 above? Okay, so we are starting to get somewhere with the content. We've got buyer persona idea, we've got buying motivation to some extent. Biggest challenges, let's talk about what are the biggest. We've got the biggest challenges actually already, right? Yeah. So buying triggers, no, not this one. Here, limited battery life. Give me 5 ideas to help with limited battery life. This buyer persona. Now, what are we doing here? We are trying to get some unusual ideas in our head or in their head. High capacity power bank, power saving features, turn off unnecessary notifications, close unused apps, bring a spare battery or a charging case. Interesting concept. Let's say, can you add 2 more? Keep devices cool. Interesting. Okay. Let's add 3 more. The idea is if we include 10 ways to save battery life, adjust screen brightness, avoid streaming videos, turn off location services. See, we are helping them save battery life. So the checklist of things that they can do to save battery life and or else get our power back. So that's kind of where we are going with this. Okay. So now let's suppose we got them to our site with some of these ideas. Actually, let's get some more ideas so that we can get back to this. The problem second was need for multiple chargers. Okay, so let's look at the second problem. Need for multiple chargers. How do give me? I don't know if it can give me 10 ideas, but let's start with 6 ideas on how to solve this problem. Let's see what does it have to say about this. Invest in multi-port charging station, universal charging cables, power strip or surge protector, wireless charging pads, devices with compatible chargers, portable charging hub. So yes, wireless charging pads. There we go. So this is a specific problem, and this is a product that we are selling, by the way, wireless charging pad. So definitely something that's worth interacting here. So let's stay focused on, because a lot of these products are active charging, active lifestyle with no access to this thing. So remote power banks, remote wanderers, travelers, that becomes your typical message, that becomes your typical theme. So if you see the common theme is emerging about charging, wireless charging, non-specific charging, non-customized, expandable, multi-device, universal, that kind of stuff. That is an emerging theme here. Now let's keep going a little bit more on the problem. What are the other problems they had? Incompatible devices. Okay, let's see. Limited access to power outlets. How do bulk slow charging times? Okay, how do we solve the problem of slow times without buying a new device? Give me 5 to 7 ideas. Let's see what does it say. High-speed charging cable, unused apps, fast charging power bank, airplane mode, wall charger instead of a USB port. Very interesting. Okay, so I think that's pretty interesting. We've got pretty good idea of what's involved here. So the next step obviously is to now start to put together a marketing plan. Okay, so let's say that the website is ready and we are ready to sell the products. We will, okay, besides running ads to drive traffic to the, let's plan a set of marketing strategies that we will use to grow this business. Let's see what does it say. We basically make a generic statement. Influencer marketing, content marketing, email marketing, social media advertising, we've covered. SEO, we've comes with content, affiliate marketing, customer loyalty programs. Okay, so let's talk about influencer marketing first. Actually, we'll come back to influencer marketing. Let's talk about content marketing. What would your 90-day plan look like when it comes to content marketing? I want specific goals for considering the website is eight social media posts in a quarter. It's got lost it. Wow, it's able to do the calculation. It can divide it into monthly goals. Interesting. Okay, so let's do a 30-day plan on a day. Let's see. But this is not the actual plan that you're going to use. You're going to have to, organize it. But the idea here is that you will start to see some direction in terms of milestones and everything else. Well, we can go further deeper into this if you need to, but at this point, I think we've got pretty much most of the details covered. Now let's talk about lead magnets. What we want to talk about is very specific information, because once the user's on the site, why would they sign up? So let's start there. Let's say we start running content marketing and the traffic is coming in. In case of active discount coupons, what are the other reasons that we can use for our visitors to give us Okay, so not a lot of this is useful. We are going to have to probably use some form of not a quiz really, but then maybe a micro commitment kind of a use the pop up. We'll come back to that. In the meantime, hold on one second. So what we do is, okay, so I think we've got a fairly good idea of what we are working on. We will now start to implement some of these ideas in terms of the action plan, and we'll take it from there. So I guess this was helpful, and yeah, we will continue this conversation and take it from there. Bye bye.